The journey continues to make this into a comfortable street car. In order to do that, I need to address some issues.
Kelvin Ariol in the CX Racing FCRX7. Ooh, Kelvin. It's exploding that front bumper. As it says on his windshield, dang. Uh-oh.
One of the issues is when I wash my car, water gets inside. Why does water get inside? Probably because this is leaking, right? This is leaking, this is leaking. This rubber probably shrank and it's really hard and it probably just doesn't seal anymore. Flex Seal, liquid rubber sealant coating, liquid rubber in a can. I could buy the actual weather stripping, but you know, in the end, who has the money for that? As with any terrible idea of mine, we should probably mask off the area. Very scientifically, I spaced it out 5 millimeters all around, right? So I got the top section and the sides, right? Both sides. But the bottom has a radius. So if anyone knows about masking tape, it's very hard to flex. In this case, I probably could have used electrical tape because I've used that in the past. It's vinyl and it's a little more flexible. I'm gonna try to use a razor blade and free ball this. Yeah, forget this idea. I got electrical tape. Okay, so we're gonna peel back. I'm just gonna try to maintain this the same gap. Okay, the results are in. Okay, if you see here, I have the radius cut out and I use this circle pattern. But if you notice, I use the same pattern here and it doesn't fit so well because it's a different radius. I gotta find another radius to cut. Ah, that's probably good enough for me. Did the radius, masked, covered everything, masked it all off. Probably clean up the inside of this because this is where water collects, just to make sure it's nice and clean. Other than that, I'm probably just gonna get the little wheel and clean up and make this as flat as possible. Okay, cleaned up all the silicone the best I could. This was supposed to be a temporary fix, but yeah, it wasn't even a fix. Then the flapper wheel, I kind of butchered this. I'm just gonna get normal tape and go right over that. Okay, easy to use. Read entire can, wear face and eye protection. Make sure it's clean, dry, free of dirt, grease, oil, shake well. Apply several even coats until all cracks and holes have been filled. Allow 48 hours to dry before applying another coat. Okay, wow, that is thick. Oh yeah, man, I'm gonna get overspray everywhere. Okay, well now I can see why it says to spray 8 to 12 inches away, because I don't know how to follow directions. It told me several light coats. I probably went a little heavy, but man, looks terrible, but once I remove that masking tape, it might start looking good. Anyways, I'm trying to think, how long should I wait for this thing to settle before peeling off the masking tape? Because I got a big blob right there. And I have a big blob right there. There's a big blob everywhere. Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes since the last coat. I think I'm just gonna take it off now because I feel like it's gonna dry pretty quick. Actually, we'll do this. We'll peel off the masking tape here and see if it gives me that crisp line. Okay, moment of truth. That wasn't the right layer. Okay, so I think now's a good time because if you look, oh yeah, we have to remove it now. For what it is and how much time I spent on it, I'm not mad at it, right? This is all Flex Seal. Only part I'm mad at is this part. Kind of splooched. I had so much buildup right here that when I was peeling off the tape, it just dripped down. So now it's kind of like, should I try to fix that before it dries? And I got a little smudge right here. Other than that, I'm satisfied with this line. So in theory, it should seal. I blend this back in. Yeah, kind of butchered it. So now we just have to let this dry and do the true test of our washing the car. We're gonna let it dry 24 to 48 hours per manufacturer instructions. I also need to order some weather stripping for the inside. This is my weather stripping for the inside. It's ripped. I could buy something universal that's similar. Okay, this is what I found. It is 20 feet for $27. 12 mil in diameter and 13 mil deep. This thing's taller than me, so I might need 20 feet of this. Okay, so if that's the case, I'm gonna keep shopping because 28 bucks is a little too much. Okay, a couple days later, you can see it's dry. Kind of like a semi-gloss. This is where I smudged it. Still feels rubbery, but a lot more solid. There's our corner. And this was the normal spot where it used to always leak. And also down here because it would collect water. Okay, also got my trunk seal. This is what I got from Amazon. Let's install it. I'm happy that I painted the inside of this. Since the flange is shorter, this covered up most of it. Just gonna tap it. Okay, so we've come to the end here. I use this latch as the middle. I'm gonna cut it a little longer and I'm just gonna force the excess in there. Okay, there's actually some metal in there and that helps it grip onto the body. And then we're gonna hammer down. Okay, there it is. Just need to take care of this little hole and got to crimp on the connector to my defrosters. Stripping with the wrong tools. Give her the old twist with a little bendy bend. And if anyone asks, this is OEM from the factory. Okay, it's done and done. Let's see if it leaks. With the seal, give me a little bit of bounce. I have to actually slam my trunk to close it now. A little wet right here. Oh yeah, look at that. A lot of water A lot of water collects here, so that's going to leak. The same results. It's leaking there. I don't see any leaks here. Right, no leaks up here. I do see a pinhole here. Well, I'm probably gonna reapply a heavier coat just to fill up this and to fill up this. Not so sure on this side. It looks pretty legit, but I mean, there's a lot of tiny little pinholes maybe. Oh, I do see a hole there. Anyways, water collects all right here. So maybe I'll extend the tape line off farther and just fill this whole thing. So all in all, did it work? Sorta. It sorta worked. It sorta worked, and I'm willing to give it another chance. I still have some Flex Seal in here. We'll give it another chance in a future video. Thanks for watching.